developing a winning program at Vikings Academy. I am your athletic director, Barry Barnes. Welcome to the fall semester. First meeting for the Vikings Academy Athletic Department. Great to see everyone. Let's talk about our athletic program, what I expect of you and what you expect of me. Our goals, or my goals for you, run a successful athletic program. It takes all of us to do this. My faith, values, and beliefs. Our purpose is to be great examples of God. Through His Spirit and wisdom, He guides us in the right direction. Being a leader and a role model that reflects God. Running an athletic program that reflects on what God will want us to do. 1, integrity, honesty, faith, and supporting each other. It's a must that we incorporate that into our values and faith and be accountable for each other. My mission statement and values of Vikings Academy. Strive to promote the development of our student athletes. We are striving to develop leadership, character, teamwork, and responsibility, both on and off the court, on the football field, track as well. Create a family dynamic, togetherness as a team, but also as an athletic department in school. We want to make sure we create a family dynamic that each of our student athletes will leave here and really incorporate it and make that a part of their life. Perspective on winning. Winning is important, but we must consider this as coaches. Good sportsmanship, building character, and giving it all is also the keys of winning and having a good attitude. Leaving it on the court and on the field as well. And making sure that you as coaches get your student athletes to play to their best of ability and always having reflections on what God expects of them. Keys to building a successful team. 1, motivation is very important. Motivation for me as an athletic director and motivation for you as a coach to your student athletes really carry out that most important part of getting them to be motivated. Remember, when you build your team, don't overlook the following. Have fun, encourage input, gain respect, and setting goals. It is vital that we as coaches, along with myself as athletic director, we make sure we have fun in our program, along with the negative things that we do say as far as suggesting to help players get better. Make sure you give some encouraging words that will help gain respect not only for yourself but also the respect from your student athletes, and have goals that is reachable and attainable and fight to achieve that. Here at Vikings Academy, administration support, we have that here. You will get all the support you need from me as the athletic director. You will get all the support you need from athletic secretary. You will also get all the support as far as on the school part, on the academic side of dealing with your student athletes, as far as with the compliance and doing with the eligibility coordinating to try to get our students to the next level. We will have a great student success coordinator to be there available for them. Athletic training will have a system here to not only help them get back on the field, but also prevent and help with injuries. And we do have counseling that will be available for any student that need it. Let's go into compliance. Must be in compliance with all CCCAA rules and regulations. And those rules and regulations consist of making sure we play the exact amount of games, which is 24. Make sure that when we do play those games, we are eligible to participate in those games. And when you take care of those eligibility things, that opens the way for you to be able to practice. And another thing that would be very important for you coaches to understand is that we have a coaches exam going over the compliance to regulations and rules of what we need to do as coaches. We'll have a team compliance meeting, will be next week. That date and time will be emailed out to you, and it's mandatory that coaches attend that compliance meeting. Most of all, educational plan. All students must have a comprehensive educational plan completed by an athletic counselor. Fall sports deadline is October 15th, and spring sports deadlines is February 15th. If those dates happen to change, you will be notified and will be updated on that. Student athletes without ed plans by those dates are ineligible. No and ifs or buts about it. They're ineligible until those things have been completed. We're going to get right into transportation, which is a key when you're taking your student athletes away from Vikings Academy. Communication is the most important thing when you're scheduling that transportation to away games. Scheduling department, the scheduling the vans will be done through Christy, through our athletic secretary. Make sure you give her 2 to 3 days in advance to make sure she had those vans available. Don't walk up on game day and say, do you have a van? Make sure it's 2 or 3 days ahead of time to make sure that those vans are there and ready for your student athletes to travel. Must make sure all coaches who plan to drive have completed and turned in your fingerprint and your DMV driving record. The rules and regulations for travel. Only the players on the rosters can travel along with a team manager that is on the roster. Students must not self-transport themselves from an event. Let's get in evaluations, which will really help us succeed in developing a winning program. New coaches are evaluated within the first year, other coaches every other year. The evaluations consist of, based on your job description, you will get a printout and you will get an opportunity to meet with me to discuss those job descriptions, observations of your practice, input from the student athletes. At each of your evaluations, students will have their input to sign that evaluation form, and also a self-evaluation from me that you would be getting at each of the end of your season. Student athletes welfare is vital that we are in tune with our student athletes, not just on the athletic ability side, but we really want to be in tune on that emotional side when we're dealing with our student athletes. We want to make sure we encourage a positive environment, physically and mentally. Also, look for the signs for your student athletes that may be struggling in different areas. For example, dealing with stress, homesickness, struggling in school, even family struggles will show. Depression, eating disorders, self-harm, and also harming others are mandated that you report if any of those things happen. Connecting student athletes to campus resource. Those are available. Handouts will be provided for you. And if you do have any kid that fits any of these needs, feel free, talk to me. The doors is open so we can sit down and make sure that those matters is taken care of. Campus resources are available. Please, let's take advantage of those things. These resources are here for the students as well as the coaches and athletic, and me as athletic director. They are available and waiting for students that need those assistance. Counseling services are available. Health center, counseling office that you need as far as dealing with academics and any other issues that you may have, as well as financial aid if they qualify for it, along with the Educational Opportunity Program and Services, which is the EOPS. And always remember this, Coach Moon, that in order for them to be qualified for EOPS, they must also be qualified for financial aid. In my conclusion, it is so grateful to be in this position, to be able to be a leader and provide all the things that my coaches and my staff is looking for. And I am so excited for the beginning of this new school year. We have a good foundation that is available, coaches. Please take advantage of it and be a good role model for your student athletes. And if you need anything, my door is always open for any suggestions or anything that can better not only you as a coach, but betters your team. Thank you.